Well, just tell us, just to make sure that everyone's clear on this being not a rumour but fact. How's it come to you, to them, or now to us?
So I'm sitting on the finance committee for this bill. I'm the regulation spokesperson. So I was there when the decision was made. The votes were cast around the table, and the decision was made by a majority vote. You can guess who voted which way, that the amount of time allocated to submissions for this bill was going to be 30 hours across 2 subcommittees. And can I just say, look, it's in the public domain. There's hundreds of thousands of submissions, and there are many thousands of people who want to have a say in person. Now, we can't hear them all, but we should hear as many as we reasonably can in the time that we have. And that doesn't mean, as you point out, 2 days, 2 7.5-hour days each. When we did the Treaty Principles Bill, I'm pretty sure I was sitting pretty much full time for a couple of weeks on those committees, and that's the kind of work we should be doing, because people deserve to have their say. And what really gets my goat is David Seymour kind of says one thing and does another. He says,
You've noticed that too.
Me too.
I know.
Of us.
How about it? But he says, we've got to have good regulatory process, we've got to have good lawmaking, we've got to have good consultation, we need all of this analysis, but not for stuff that I'm doing. Because if it's the regulatory standards bill, we want to shorten the select committee process and push it along. And if someone says something I don't like, then it's probably scurrilous, was one of the words he used. And if a lot of people say the same thing, they're probably bots, and it's just outrageous.
He is the embodiment of, I'm going to take my bat and ball and go home, isn't he? Like, he is the embodiment of that. Like, if it doesn't go exactly as he wants every time, he'll make it fail.
Yeah, and the danger is that he becomes petulant, and the stuff he's been doing, calling New Zealanders, very prominent New Zealanders, deranged, causes outrage. And of course, 90% of New Zealanders think it is outrageous, but he only needs 10% of New Zealanders to think that it's good or funny or amusing or something like that. And that's the problem of small party politics, right?
Yeah, let's not also beat him up too much. 10%, 8%. Come on.
That's right.
Okay. Let's just be accurate. And also something we found out the other day, Duncan, I'm sure you're aware of this, that ACT is not rated in Epsom. Epsom voted, ACT was their 4th pick. So National, Labour, the Greens all bet ACT in Epsom. So nobody likes them, not even Epsom, let's be honest.